A private security professional shift consists mostly of routine observation. The goal is to maintain a calm, highly predictable environment. But a routine patrol can pivot to a high-stress emergency, an active threat, or a highly volatile, angry citizen in a fraction of a second. When confronted with a sudden threat, human biology takes over. The body instinctively defaults to a physical fight or flight response. This chart shows what happens to the brain in those moments. As the stress level spikes upwards, cognitive processing power drastically plummets. With cognitive function dropping out, the body fills the void by defaulting strictly to gross motor skills. Fine control and nuanced thinking disappear. A security professional cannot rely on physical instinct to make liability-heavy decisions. If the brain actively fights critical thinking under pressure, they must rely on an artificial override. That override begins with situational awareness. The core philosophy is straightforward. You cannot panic if you are not surprised. To maintain this awareness, professionals actively avoid task fixation. Focusing too intently on a single duty creates a dangerous blind spot to the broader surroundings. Instead, they continuously read the environment, evaluating group dynamics for signs of an imminent attack, a sudden red face, an aggressive posturing, or someone rolling up their sleeves. Most importantly, they monitor the hands. The hands are the primary delivery system for punches, grabs, and weapons. By continuously reading these subtle cues, the professional maintains cognitive control. They spot the danger early, preventing the biological fight or flight trap from ever springing. If a threat is actively unfolding, security professionals use a step-by-step cognitive override system known as the SARA model. This graphic breaks down the four-part framework. It starts with SCAN, identifying and defining the extent of the problem. Is it an actual crime or a facility issue? The second step is analyze, learning everything possible about the underlying conditions and the people involved. This step acts as a logic filter. Instead of blindly reacting to fear, the professional asks a strict set of internal questions. Are my actions contradicting my employer's policy? Who knows where I am? How long for backup to arrive? Forcing the brain to answer these specific, structured questions successfully inserts logic into the exact moment the body wants to inject panic. Once the analysis is complete, they move to the third step, respond. Physical action or intervention only happens after logic has dictated the outcome. The response might not be a physical fight. It could be a strategic retreat, interjecting verbally to de-escalate a volatile citizen, or calling 911 for assistance. To ensure these responses work under pressure, security training utilizes intense repetition. This builds muscle memory, allowing professionals to perfectly execute complex tasks despite their reduced cognitive abilities. This muscle memory means they will automatically fall back on the 6 principles of tactical communication to calm an angry individual, or use the SYMBOL acronym to concisely describe a suspect's vehicle to a dispatcher. Muscle memory serves as the ultimate safety net. Even if a professional's heart rate spikes and their cognitive processing slows down, the correct response is always executed flawlessly. The immediate incident may be resolved, but the cognitive process continues with the final step of the model, assess. This requires a thorough debrief and self-analysis. The professional evaluates what was done right, what went wrong, and how to improve their response to better manage resources in the future. This meticulous process of training and assessment aligns directly with the strict standards set for public safety professionals across the state of Oregon. True mastery of the profession happens in the quiet calculations of the mind. By layering discipline and structured models over raw instinct, security professionals outsmart human biology to keep the public safe.